And can I blow your cover here? He hasn't been having as much luck on the sobriety side as me.
What do you mean as much? I intentionally drink on vacation, the ranch, and Coachella. Those are my three
wanted
exceptions.
You to say it for me.
All right.
You wake up the next morning and he texts me. We have a business chat with me, him and manager Jeff, and he says, "Boys, how do I get involved? How do I activate? I got some ideas." I go, "Logan, you don't.
We went hands off on this.
So you don't get involved. This one is fucking over.
Fat L.
You are heating up again, brother. Views are up. Everything's up. You love models. Please don't piss off Gigi Hadid. And by the way, once again, not only piss off her, but the people who support her. Just like the mob dude in the back row.
I wasn't coming at it from an angle of defending my brother, because I do think he was in the wrong here. I told him that.
Yeah.
I was coming at it from an angle of like, this is an opportunity to make it a viral tweet.
Yeah.
Like anything funny. Like if I would have said like embarrassing, okay. Ugly or irrelevant, sure. Ugly, how dare you fucking call my brother, my good-looking younger brother, ugly. But like, nah, I wanted to like stay hands off anyways.
Can I tell you what my text was?
Sure, I love that.
I said, here's my issue here. 1, this needs to be perfect. Anything less and we miss the mark and the majority doesn't understand your insane witty sarcasm and we lose. 2, risk versus reward. In the 5% chance that your tweet goes viral and does hit, what is the reward? A viral tweet? Wow, you've done that 450,000 fucking times. Jake is off the fucking rails and we're in blow mode. You need to suppress your desire to get involved in this conversation and just watch from the sidelines, brother.
So here's what the people don't know. All right. I was with Jake that night. We split up. That's when he ran into Zayn. I went back to his hotel room at 3 a.m. He goes, bro, I ran into Zayn from One Direction, and he wasn't that nice to me. Like I asked him to like hang out or something. He kind of just like shrugged me off, and the conversation I think upset Zayn, or maybe it was this tweet, because then Jake showed me the tweet, and I actually take 10% responsibility for this whole thing going down, because I wish I would have been a proper older brother and been like, yo, this is stupid, this is petty, like please delete this, you look like an idiot. But I'm not gonna lie, I was just a big dumb drunk idiot. Like I wasn't functioning at a normal brain capacity. So he showed me this tweet, and he goes, I'm like, well, how is it now? He's like, yo, he's mad. Listen, Jake's room is across the hall from Zayn's room. I think they may have seen each other in the hallway, and it's the room at the Westgate that we've stayed in a lot of times. They're very nice to us. It is a massive room. Same with Jake's. They're 2 big rooms. I'm sure Zayn has guests in his room. Jake has guests in his room, and Jake's like, yeah, I think he's upset. Like, listen. So I poke my ear out, and Zayn he's screaming. He's screaming from inside his room, and now I start to get a little bit uneasy because A, I don't like people being unhappy. B, especially with my brother, and I just don't like beef in Hollywood, especially now, because I really do feel like I'm at such a solid point in my life where I'm finally starting to get some good public sentiment, and people are feeling good about the stuff we're putting out. And so like I'm gonna go try to be a diplomat and squash this beef, because again I share the last name as the kid. And people mistake us all the time. I'm gonna run into Zayn and Gigi at an event, a party, like Coachella, who knows. I just want to make it so we can both go to bed and rest well that night without being stressed out about this whatever bullshit happened between Jake and Zayn. So
Logan Paul, the mediator.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I want to pat myself on the back. I tend to be a pretty, like, I talk to people for a living. Like, this is what I do. So I can have like healthy, good civil discourse and good conversation. So I go over to his room, and I knock on the door. Bro, he's screaming. He's losing his mind. And I'm standing there just kind of confused, and he's throwing out insults. He's like, you're a fucking YouTuber, mate. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, bro, can I talk to you for 1 second? I just want to like clear it. Like whatever happened earlier was with my brother. That's not me. Yeah. I'm here. And there's a girl in his room. She's screaming, stop, stop, stop. And Jake actually took a video here. And I guess.
Who was the girl?
I don't know. But yeah, I would presume like a manager or someone on his team, maybe an assistant or something. But here's the video that Jake took, and you can hear him screaming. Yo, facts. My friend. Talk to me for 1 second.
Talk to you, bro. Who you fuck are you?
So, bro, eventually, I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna give up. He's on one right now. I'm not sure I can mend this situation. But then the girl opens the door, and Zayn's in the background. He's still screaming. She's like, stop. And she's like, listen, you gotta go. I go, before I do that, I want to apologize on behalf of me and my brother, especially. If there's any beef here, I'd love to squash it. If I could talk to Zayn for 1 second so he doesn't go to bed upset and have a shitty night, that'd be awesome. And she's like, she screams at him. She's like, it was his brother. And she's like, we know. And then she shut the door. Then she left. And then I kind of gave up. I did the best I could. I tried to be like civil about this and tried to have a conversation. And then I woke up the next morning and Gigi just fucked Jake in the face with that tweet.
The fucked up part about it too is the whole conversation, the whole argument would have just died if Jake hadn't tweeted about it. You think? I mean, Zayn wasn't going to go on talk on Twitter about it.
No, Zayn doesn't give a fuck.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
This is what I'm saying. Why do you guys see this as a bad thing? You said, Jake, you need to level up. Now he's getting tweeted at by A-list celebrities.
That's
incredible.
It's not what you.
So I talked to Jake. This is just the wrap up. I did manage to speak to Jake just for a little bit, and I did kind of snap on him via text. He's just in this in a bit of a limbo period right now in his life, and
Quarter life crisis. He's young.
essentially, yeah.
QLC classic.
Is that what that is? Did you have one? Well, you
My whole life has been a crisis.
My
whole life is a crisis.
Yeah, for sure. I was just lost. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, where I was going, anything, and then I just started finding the things